friend that I haven't seen in 12 hours. Yeah. I think we're just going to go right in today.
Okay.
Right into the pod.
Put your hands up.
Oh my goodness, here we are, Friday Eve already.
Very excited about that.
The first week of the day. All the things are muted, and I got to mute you. Otherwise, there's a little echo, and then I got to mute this. Otherwise, there's a little. Okay. Audio sorted, and now we are ready to get into the daily letdown, which is what, Megan? How would you describe our daily letdown that we do every day here, live on YouTube and Facebook, and then on demand wherever you get your podcasts?
It's a lot of Danny and I just cutting the you-know-what, talking about our lives, talking about what's going on in our worlds, and just having a fun time.
And always want to know what's going on in your world, too. And it does help us when you're able to throw us a little like.
Yes.
Drop a comment, even if it's just a hello. We like to say hello. Where are you listening from? Where are you?
Where are you in the world?
How's your week been? You've survived this far. Hopefully your week is okay. So, yeah, we want you to do that. And if you're on, YouTube,
yes,
then you have to subscribe. That's very important on YouTube, is to subscribe and then smash the bell.
Like and follow for more.
All of those things.
That's my influencer voice.
We appreciate you hanging with us. Thank you so much. And yesterday, right at the beginning, we were talking about Megan's grandma, 94 years old. Joyce had a fall.
Yes, she's okay, though.
She's okay. Is she still in the hospital?
No.
Oh, good.
I mean, I actually haven't talked to her today, if I'm being so honest. But
she
told me yesterday she was getting out.
Okay.
So I assume that I told her to text me when she was out. She did not. So I guess maybe I should text her.
Megan's grandma, 94 years old, has a fall, spends an overnight in the hospital, and every phone conversation that you've had with her, she's been all about business.
No, she's cutting straight to the facts. She's like, okay, what's the plans? When are you coming over for dinner? When are we going to a play? Like she has no time for hospital visits.
No, and
do you know what she said to me, Danny, when I said I invited her to go to a play next week with us, and she goes, okay, let me block that out.
Well, she's got a busier social calendar than we have.
Okay, make sure you block it out for me.
It's true, though. I mean, it's not a joke. Your grandma has a great social life.
She has something to do every single night. Bingo, trivia, the moose. She's hitting up. Yeah,
she's a moose? Like
yeah,
a moose lodge?
Yes.
She's a moose,
yes,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Do you know I'm an elk?
What does that mean?
Well, do you know what being a moose means?
I thought it was
because of your grandma.
I thought it was because like my pop-ups was a veteran, so she gets to get in this like.
Yeah, it's a club.
It's a club, but she's in because of that, right? Or no?
I mean, yeah,
but
maybe
you can be in
case.
it. You can be in it even if you're not a veteran.
Correct.
Oh,
correct.
What?
You just need somebody that's in the club to sponsor you, and so I became an elk. But elk and moose are the exact same thing.
Okay.
Where it's just this little club that you can belong to, and usually they have cheap food and drink at the club.
Oh yeah, she said like Well, she doesn't really drink, but like I heard that the beers are like $2
oh, yeah,
or
it's
something.
ridiculous.
So I'm like, I need to be a part of that club.
And right up your alley, Megan, because it's a private club, smoking. Right on. Go to the bar and full on smoke.
I doubt the one in Tequesta that my grandma's going to, they're smoking because I don't think she would like
You
that.
think they ruled it out?
I think it's a little fancier.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, the Elks Lodge that I belong to in Roanoke, Virginia, because they have a pool, and I wanted to have like a pool membership.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so that's why I became an elk, was to use their pool. And a lot of people in Roanoke, Virginia, that's why they're elks, is so they can use the pool.
That's amazing. That's great. And then you get the cheap food. Is there food?
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Pizza, chicken fingers, ice cream.
Food for children.
Food for children. And I'd go and, because we both of us did morning shows before we did this. Mm-hmm. And so I would wrap up the morning show and then go to the pool.
Hit the pool.
And
get a
have
slice of za.
Yeah. It was a whole thing. So Grandma Joyce is doing well.
Yes.
I'm actually going to visit one of my best friends. I've known him since second grade, and he also is in radio in Charleston, South Carolina. So since I've known him so long, I wanted to go visit because I knew his mother was going through some health challenges. And I wanted to make sure I went and got a nice visit with his mother.
That's nice.
Yeah, because she's in her 80s. She's not as old as Grandma Joyce. And so I was heading up this weekend for a visit. she had a fall last night. Yeah.
No.
And
is she okay?
I mean, she broke her hip.
Oh God.
I know, which is very serious. So she's going into surgery today.
Oh,
and
sorry. That's
I'm
so.
not calling off my visit.
You're not?
I'm going
Well,
in.
you can still go see her in the hospital.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be of help however I can.
Yeah.
You know, so it'll be a different visit, but yeah. So
that sucks.
we
I'm
got to
sorry.
send our healing thoughts to Helen McDonald.
Poor Helen.
If you're watching this, we love you. If you're listening to this, we love you. And we're going to send all of our healing energy your way.
Yes, all of it.
Everything
Sending
is
it.
okay. Megan, what is on your mind as we get into Thursday?
I had an amazing dream last night, Danny, and you were in it. And you were a pilot.
All right.
And you, okay.
First, I need to know, is this the first dream of yours that I've been in?
I think so. I mean, unless it were, sometimes I have, do you ever have radio nightmare dreams?
I do.
Like you're like, you mess something up or you go off the air.
Every day.
I have a lot of those.
That's also my radio real life. So
I think that you've been in a few of those, but this is a very significant one because you were you were taking lessons, you were going to be a pilot, okay? And you were good at it. Until you weren't.
Which it also sounds very on brand for me. It's like, man, Danny's doing oh no. Oh no, he messed it up now.
You were taking us around. It was me and you, and I want to say it was your friend Kay Wood. And
okay.
I think it was
this is a random collection in your dream last night.
The three of us. And you were like taking us from place to place and we were hanging out. And I think we went to like the movies, we went to a restaurant, but you were flying us from each place to place. And then on the final place, the landing, the landing was really scary. I remember like laying down in a seat.
Oh, no.
I'm like holding on for dear life and I'm thinking I'm gonna die. And I woke up like, remember that story of Billie Eilish where she was like, I woke up and I was like this. That's how I woke up. So I don't know if this is a metaphor for something.
I hope not. And they say any landing you can walk away from is a good landing, but you didn't feel that it was a good landing.
I woke up before we landed. So I don't
maybe
know.
Crashed?
Maybe.
Oh, God.
It was really rocky and I remember seeing you like almost like how you drive.
And how is it I drive?
Like
Can you describe?
"Whoa." Like sometimes you'll be like, oh. You know that's right.
I don't love driving, and I would never imagine that flying a plane would be something that I would do. So it's wild that that's what your dream was.
You were so confident and so good, and then at that landing, you were like,
that's
this.
real. Yeah, that's the way I am flying the plane. That is our show on 97.9 WRMF every day, 2 to 6.
But we're here, so it's fine. And I won't get behind the well, I guess it's like the wheel, but I won't get on a plane of you.
Stick? Is that what they call it? The stick.
Have you ever in your life thought you wanted to be a pilot or fly a plane or anything?
No.
Okay, this was just me.
But the thing that I think is significant here is I'm in your subconscious now.
Yeah.
That our relationship has deepened to the point.
Of course.
And when we start dreaming, it's like people when they go to foreign countries and they start dreaming in that foreign language.
Yes.
You're dreaming in the language of Danny. That's what's happening with you now.
I am.
Oh.
And it was such a bummer because you were a really good pilot for a minute.
For 1 minute, and then that was it.
Yeah.
I don't, and I'm not saying this, I wish I could say with certainty that you've been in my dreams. I don't think I've dreamt about you yet.
That's okay. That's fair.
That doesn't hurt your feelings?
No.
I mean,
no, I don't. I think it may have been the first time for me as well, and we've been working together for a long time, so I don't feel hurt.
So you know what I'm going to do for as long as I can think of it and remember to do it? I'm going to think of you as I go to sleep every night until I dream of you. Okay. So I'm going to lay down. I'm like, all right, Megan. All right, come on. Come on, be in there. Be in the subconscious. See if you can get in one of my dreams.
A horrible dream, too.
You talk about this, and I wonder if you listening, you have those dreams where it's a workplace nightmare.
Yeah.
You know, because in radio, we have such a fun job, but the fear of dead air, and then also, you know,
messing up. There's
we get yelled at
I get
a lot.
a lot of stress, like I mess something up dreams.
But haven't over your whole career, we've been yelled at a lot collectively. We've
for
been
sure.
pulled into a lot of meetings that are not fun.
Yes,
And
that is
so,
true.
so there's a great deal of stress in this
Yeah.
job. There shouldn't be.
Yeah.
And you listening, you're probably like, you're crazy. I mean, people think of the brain surgeons and
I
the
know.
pressure that's on them. They deserve to have nightmares.
I know.
Radio DJs do not deserve to have nightmares, but we do.
We
And
do.
they're really scary.
I'm sure every field has had nightmares. You know, you're an accountant, you messed a number up or something.
I don't think
You
so.
screw everybody over.
I really don't think so, Megan. I think that some professions have more stress, and that stress goes into your subconscious. I really do.
Okay.
And I think that for whatever reason we have one of because of the dead air and messing up and then screwing up the technical aspect of being on the radio
That's a lot.
is a lot of it. And there was
And it's real life too.
one of my dreams. I couldn't reach the controls because I had T-Rex arms. That was a real nightmare. It was a nightmare. And it sounds so silly, but I was trying to reach to push all of the controls and I couldn't reach any of them because I had
That's so funny.
the tiniest little arms. It's ridiculous. So
That's hilarious.
every day's a holiday with Danny and Meghan in a daily letdown, which we
Yes.
do around 1:30 on YouTube and Facebook, and then you can get it on demand anytime wherever you get your podcast. Every day's a holiday. Today's National Cereal Day.
I was excited about that.
Oh my God!
I honestly haven't had cereal in so long though. Like
Same.
years. Like probably at least 10 years.
10 years.
At least. Yeah.
God, you're so healthy.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, I think the
Yeah.
problem.
Who went to a Mexican restaurant and ate all vegetables last night?
I
You.
ate so many chips. And
Chips
guac.
and not a piece of fish, not a piece of chicken. You got a bowl of vegetables.
There was rice in there.
and no cereal in 10 years.
Yeah, because I think the problem is I don't buy stuff that I'll eat it all. Like I have no self-control essentially, so I don't keep it in the house so that I'm not tempted.
Yeah, I've done it within the last year when they had a BOGO and it was on Special K red berries.
Oh.
And
I haven't had
I know
those.
that's number
Those-
one, it's an
that's,
old
like,
lady
healthy.
cereal, and number two, it's like a woman's cereal. It's not a boy cereal.
When I was in college, I did the Special K diet.
I did
you
too.
remember that?
I did too. Doesn't
And that,
work.
That was the exact one that I ate. The
And
berries.
I think that's when I knew that this is not a cereal that's targeted at manly men. And I know I'm not one. I know that Special K is my number
it's
one.
not even good.
Oh, I love it.
It's not
Oh,
that good.
you-
I like the
I-
one
you're
that
crazy.
has the chocolate in it. That one was good.
This cereal is ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
know.
Do you want to play a little game?
Yeah.
I can give you the cereal slogan, and then you have to tell me what is the cereal.
Okay.
Are you
I'm
ready?
ready. Yes.
Actually, I've got, okay. What are you eating? Nuttin', honey.
Honey oats or
Yeah, that's yeah. I'll take that.
Honey
That's
Bunches
the
of Oats?
Kellogg's Nut and Honey Crunch.
Okay. It's really not the right answer though.
Kid tested, mother approved. The worst cereal. The cereal
Cheerios.
that will give you. That's close. It's Kix.
Oh.
Kix is awful. Kix is, if you take the
It
deliciousness
sucks.
of Trix with all those little fruit flavors,
Yeah.
you take out the flavor and the color, you got Kix.
It's so bland.
Stale
I know.
little puffs, the
What-
worst.
They are always stale.
So
What is the
bad.
deal?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
I think this is kind of a tough one, but maybe you get it. Follow my nose, it always knows.
Is
What
it Lucky
mascot
Charms?
has a nose
A nose.
or a big beak nose?
Oh, Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops.
Yes.
Isn't that that's a
Yeah,
weird
yeah,
one? I
yeah,
wouldn't have
yeah.
gotten that one.
I felt like I knew it, but I couldn't think of it. So I guess I didn't know it.
I'm cuckoo for.
Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, they're great.
Kellogg. No, yeah, it is Kellogg's, but it's what the hell? Kellogg's Champion something.
Frosted Flakes.
Damn it! It is Kellogg's though,
It
right?
is Kellogg's.
Okay.
And how about Mr. Kellogg? I don't remember the guy's name, but he's the CEO of Kellogg's, who had that marketing campaign because all of us are hurting for money with everything being so expensive. Just eat cereal for dinner. And he's in so much trouble for suggesting
I
that.
don't think that was that bad.
I don't either.
I mean, people eat breakfast for dinner all the time. What's the difference?
And they now are suggesting that people have to boycott Kellogg's because that was such a hurtful thing to say. I'm like, I disagree. I disagree. You know, yeah, suggesting you eat condiments for dinner, okay, that's hurtful.
Squirt some mustard in your mouth. I would do that. I low-key really love mustard. I would just squirt it right into my mouth.
You probably do a night of mustard just because there's 0 calories.
It's my Ozempic.
Let's go back to you eating just a bowl of vegetables at a Mexican restaurant.
It was not a bowl of vegetables. There was not even any vegetables in it.
The bowl was called the Tulum Bowl. You listening, friends, do you think that is a healthy bowl?
It had black beans, onions. What else was in there? I can't even remember what. Rice.
Health. It was stacked up with a lot. Everybody else was having quesadillas.
I know, but I had to overcompensate for all of the pimento cheese and guacamole I ate with all those chips. I'm so puffy today.
Yeah, it was definitely. It's you think you go to a restaurant and you can find a healthy option. That one, I mean, that bowl was kind of healthy, but no. I know
Also,
I'm feeling that today too.
4 margaritas probably didn't help either.
We did have about 4 drinks.
Part out.
Right, we had about 4 drinks each.
Yep.
This was like a work, and there was a big work group that went out and had fun.
Yeah.
I feel great today.
I feel horrible.
No.
Randy and I were talking about it, and she goes, "How do you feel this morning?" I was like, "Horrible." I woke up feeling crappy and like puffy and like it's that food. It's a lot of salt.
We blame it on the food, not 4 margaritas.
And the alcohol.
We love you guys, and we really want you to drop us a comment. Let us know where you're listening from. I appreciate that. Some of the comments that are rolling in real time. Asia, hello to you. My friend from high school, CJ, says, Danny, why don't you age jerk? I do age.
No, he doesn't.
This is 33.
I mean, I haven't known him that long, but I've seen pictures, and you look the same.
I don't know.
33.
Oh, 33. This is 33. I made a new friend last night.
Did you?
And she said the same thing. She said, I said my age, and she said, oh, you don't look like that at all. She said, I think you look between 35 and 45. I'm like, well, I'm actually 33.
So you're wrong.
Yeah. But yeah, when you get older, making new friends is such a special thing. So Kathy, who was a friend of a friend, and she became my friend last night.
I met her too.
Yeah. Did you feel good about making a new friend?
Yes, I did. I loved her. She was very great.
We also want to say hello to Michelle. And Michelle is in South Florida. I know that for a fact. So you'll be listening on the live show, 2 to 6 on 97.9 WRMF. And then Amanda from Roanoke. Amanda from Roanoke, Virginia, checking in. Amanda, you can use my pool membership at the Elks Club. It's still active there. And Dawn from Raleigh. How are you, Dawn? And Ashley, hello to you as well. And she says, Megan and you do great.
Oh, Ashley, that's very sweet.
Isn't that very sweet?
Thank you so much.
Anything else we need to get to before we wrap up and go to the live show today?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
It's hot again in here.
So hot.
I don't know what's going on.
So hot. South Florida, we pray for us, people. Because it's March and it's already like 95% humidity, and I think it's going to be 90 degrees. Pray for us.
Pretty disgusting.
Come July.
Yeah.
But we love you. We'll meet back here tomorrow. We'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.